What's up, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube? It's your girl, Queen C, and I'm back with another Ask Queen C video. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. This one is from Melissa, if I can pull it back up. And it says, "Dear Queen C, my name is Melissa and I need to vent about my so-called best friend. I had a rough life and I'm finally in a place where I can say I'm doing well and truly happy. I'm married and I have a daycare business I run from home that has become very successful. I started out as a stay-at-home mom and then things progressed and my husband invested into turning part of our home into a facility where I can run a full-time daycare. Great. I even have 2 employees. Well, that's pretty good. My issue is my supposed best friend is never happy for me and she never supports me. She always expects me to get excited over her accomplishments but never does for me. In the meantime, her man ain't shit, but she always seems to have negative comments when it comes to me and my man. I could tell her my husband did something awesome for me and you could hardly find her pulse. Her behavior is really starting to piss me off. What would you do? We've been friends since we were little kids and I don't want to lose the friendship. However, I would like for her to be more supportive." Okay, so you're asking what would I do? And I have to be honest with you. I'm not even gonna lie. I know it's gonna sound probably terrible, but I don't really put a lot of stock in females. Okay, so I'm kind of like numb to it, because I know that there's a lot of miserable, bitter, catty, jealous females out there, and in life I've learned that I put my stock in my husband and my children because I know they unconditionally love me. I know they'll unconditionally support me. And, I know that they always are genuinely happy for me and my accomplishments, and I really don't need anything else, from anybody else. And I guess I've become conditioned to that just, in being a little bit older and seeing how people really are and what their true colors are. So I personally, this isn't something that I would discuss with a friend. Some people could be different. Some people would be like, well, that's not fair. You should talk to your friend about it. Me personally, I just treat people how they treat me. If you're not supportive of me, I'm probably not going to be that supportive of you. Well, I stopped talking to you? No, I just deal with you according to how you deal with me. Unless you are wreaking havoc in my life and you are bringing me grief and problems all the time, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't have the desire to talk to anybody every day anymore, outside of my household. I don't have the desire to do girl time a lot or anything like that. I'm just content with the family life because, again, women, they can be very judgmental. They can be very catty and selfish and self-centered. And a lot of times they think the world revolves around them, and they're so busy watching it spin that they forget that other people are in the world too. And I mean, so it is what it is. I can understand your frustration, but what you need to understand is she's not supporting you and she's not showing you she's truly happy for you because she's not. She's not. Because if she was a genuine friend and, she sees that you have a good man in your corner, because, he invested and helped you with a business. He made it possible, for you to be able to be a stay-at-home mom. I can relate to that. And I know how hard that can be. And then you say, in your comments that her man ain't shit. So, that to me sounds like just some misery, love and company. She doesn't have what you have, and apparently she's not happy about it, and she's so unhappy about it that I guess she expects for you to ring bells and blow whistles when she does have something that she can compare to what you already have. That's really my thought on it. again, I don't tell people to do things that I can't see myself doing. And I honestly can't see myself sitting somebody down and saying, hey, friend, you're not as supportive of me as I am of you. Because people don't like to hear anything that they don't want to hear. And in order for this person to be confronted about their behavior, they're going to have to take a deep look at themselves to figure out why they would behave this way as a friend. And if they have to take that deep look at themselves, they're probably not going to like what they see. And it's probably not going to be, good. Because they're probably going to be defensive. I don't know what you're talking about. And yes, I am. And blah, 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 blah. And oh, what is this, that, and the third? You say she judges you and your man and stuff like that. Like, to me, the best thing, my remedy to those kind of things are, I wouldn't talk about my man to her. I wouldn't talk about my accomplishments to her. I wouldn't say anything. I would just keep it casual. And I wouldn't discuss really anything personal. In my time, I've noticed that, we have different people in our lives for different things. I have people that I might share something with, but I wouldn't share it with the next person, and so forth and so on. Everybody in your life serves a purpose. And if you are looking for somebody to serve a purpose for support for you, it's not this person. It's not this person. I don't think that they are your genuine friend. I just think that you've known them for a long time, and you've probably, loved them and have gotten used to them being in your life and stuff like that. But real friends support each other. If there have been times to where, my life hasn't been that great, but, I still was happy for people who, accomplish good things. Because I'm not a hater. Your friend sounds like a hater. She sounds like, a typical hater. And people like that, like I said, you could try to talk to them, you can try to tell them what you want, but in the long run, they're probably going to be defensive and piss you off, and then you're going to end up arguing and not having no type of relationship. And if you're willing to risk not having a relationship just to get it off your chest, then by all means, get it off your chest. But, depending on how serious it is to you, talk about it or let it ride and just, treat her the way she treats you. And that will be it. I just, like I said, I can't, at this point, if, I don't sleep with you and I didn't give birth to you, I'm not going to sweat you. I'm not going to, beg you to be something that I feel as though I need, because I can't see it. I'm just out of that stage in my life. And it just is what it is. I wouldn't be too upset about it. You are doing very well. If no one else is commending you, I commend you. I support you. I always like to see, women being able to do their thing and be happy and find some type of success and balance in motherhood and being a wife and being a homemaker and all those things. So I always commend, women for being able to do that and balance that. So kudos to you. I've gotten the side eye and the smart comments and, about being a stay-at-home mom and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? I don't give a fuck, because I'm not asking you to pay my bills. I'm not asking you to do anything for me. I'm not in need of anything. So, the way I look at it is, fuck your support and fuck your opinions. I'm gonna do me and I'm gonna be happy, and that's it. I don't need your advice. I don't need you to tell me what you feel as though I should be doing, with my life. I don't need your input. I don't need you to tell me, what to do. I don't need your support, because if your support comes with shade, then take your ass under another tree and shade over there. That's how I look at it. But anyway, I hope I gave you some type of insight. I hope I helped you out some. I don't think I probably told you what you wanted to hear, but that's not what I do. I just tell you what's on my mind, what's on my heart, and I try to keep it 100 with you. Don't let that situation get you down. Enjoy your family, enjoy your business, and enjoy the support you get right in your household. Okay. So that's it. for my Ask Queen C. If you guys want to email me, you can email me at queenchrisshonda@gmail.com. You can now follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Queen Chrishonda. Like me on Facebook at the Queen C-Hive. I also got a Snapchat, and I'm really not doing it like that because I'm not a fan of it. I don't really like it, guys. But I might try it. Excuse me. That's Queen Chrishonda too. And I need water. Peace.